Hello everyone, welcome to this channel, and in this channel we're going to learn HTML basics. So I'm going to use VS Code Studio or VS Studio as our code editor, and then going to preview our code from our browser. Okay, so I have my VS Studio open. Next, I'm going to create the code title or our file title, and we're going to have it as index.html. Now, once we have our file, we're going to start with our boilerplate. So I want you to use these commands, shift, exclamation mark, and then enter. So this is going to generate for us our starter pack or our starter file for our HTML page. Now, this is the metadata for the page in the head. It's going to have more information about the page. Title of the page. So let me change this from document to HTML basics. HTML basics. Now, inside our body is where everything on the page is going to be displayed. So we're going to start with the heads or headings elements, where we have H1, which is the biggest header in our page. I can equate it to the heading in a newspaper. When you watch a newspaper or when you read a newspaper, there's the biggest heading that is usually displayed. So we're gonna call it this biggest heading. Biggest heading. So let's see how this looks like. So I want to right click on my code editor, then select open with the live server. So this one is going to show us what we're creating from our code editor, how it looks like when we're previewing it from the browser. So this biggest heading here. Now below it, let me write the H2 element, which is the second biggest element, second biggest heading, second biggest, sorry, capital B, second biggest heading. Now, when you look at them, the first heading is bigger than the second heading. Now, proceed, go to H3, and we're gonna call it that biggest heading. So similarly, it's smaller than the second biggest heading. So if you notice, the size of the headings reduces as we go up in the numbering. So H1 is the biggest and H6 is going to be the smallest. So H4, small letters. So H4 element. So we're going to say fourth biggest heading. It's there. Going to see H5, fifth biggest heading. Then lastly, H6, which is our smallest heading. Smallest heading. So they have arranged themselves from the biggest all the way to the smallest. Right. Now after that, we're going to see paragraph element. Now paragraph element is a common element that is used to display normal text in a web page. So we write P, click enter. Now we have our P tag there. So we're going to write our first paragraph, our first paragraph. Okay, we have it there. Now you notice that the paragraph is slightly bigger than the H6, which is our smallest heading there. Now, the heading can go, the paragraph can go as big as we want. So let's use a certain, let's create another paragraph element, okay? And then say lorem, it's a shortcut that creates for us as many words as we want. Lorem 30, you want 30 words. Okay, when I click enter, now you have that lorem statement created for us, which has at least 30 words, okay? Want to create another paragraph of, let's say, 50 words. I'll create paragraph, enter, say lorem 50, okay? We have a bigger paragraph there. So that's how our page is going to be displayed. First paragraph, second paragraph, and the third paragraph, okay? So that's the first part of HTML basics. So well, let's end it there and see you next time when we see part 2.